Alright, today we're showing you this Air Motor V880 OBD2 scanner. We're going to open it up, take it out so you can see what's inside, and then do a test on the vehicle that I'm in now. So let's go ahead and get into that. Alright, here's what comes in the box. You have the device itself with that OBD2 cord coming out of it. This is the part that will go into your car, and then the manual, as you can see on the right side, I do recommend going over that. So let's go ahead and show you what this can do and plug it into this car. So in my vehicle, the OBD2 port is right here. This is the latch to open it up. So I just have to remove that and then find that port. All right, no batteries needed because once it's plugged in, it will borrow that power from the car. And then now you can see on the home screen, we are ready to go. All right, there won't be time to check out every single feature that this can do because this can do quite a bit. But let's go over some of the main ones. You already see I'm hovering over the battery. That's a simple one that we can click on to see the battery health of the car, and that you can see that everything's normal, good battery status. This is the back button. All right, and taking advantage of my car being on, we're going to see if there's anything wrong with it. I don't have a check engine light on, thankfully, so codes may not pop up. But if you want to see what is potentially wrong with your car, this is the button you click. So we're gonna go ahead and click that. And you can see it's processing there. And then we select the model and see what it can find. And you want to click through all of these different diagnostic codes. You can do the first one, nothing there. Second, nothing there. Third one, no fault codes. And the fourth has none either. So this is where they would be showing up. And the nice thing about this device is it has all the definitions for any type of code that you can see. So you don't have to play the guessing game. Whatever the code you see, you'll be able to find that definition and know exactly what could be wrong with your car. Another handy tool is the ability to erase codes. So that is, if you fix the issue, then you can use this to clear that check engine light. And just note that if the problem is not fixed and you clear it, then the light will come back. That check engine light will come back. So if you fix the issue and you want to get rid of it, you can go to this menu here on the top left, and we can go to Clear DTC, and it'll begin processing and ask you if you are sure. And that's where we go through that process. And another cool feature you may have seen is the IM readiness check. This just shows you whether your car's emissions monitors are ready for inspection. It's just a quick way to know if your vehicle will pass a smog test before you even head in. And that is this button here down below, IM. And we can click that, let it process. And it will give us that readiness and give us that report. So if you're going to be using this a lot, if you go into settings, you can set up some customization just to set this up to your liking. So if we click on that now, you can see a couple of them, the language, you get to the help section, unit of measurement if you want to specify which unit of measurement you need. The beep, you can turn that off and on, and then the device self-test. So definitely recommend checking that out if you feel like you're going to be using this more often and want it set to your liking. And another cool feature worth pointing out in this video is the live data. That is going to be on the top left here. You click that, and then live data is there on the top right. If we click on that, this just lets you see real-time sensor information like the RPM, the fuel trim, or even oxygen sensor readings. And if I switch it over to the graph view, you can get a curved display that just makes it easier to spot those types of issues. So we can go ahead and see what that looks like. There's that graphic. Here we can select our data stream, see what we want to look at. Engine RPM. That looks good to me. And there you can see what we're looking at. It's generating that graph. And I just chose a few random ones. You can obviously go into it and choose a few more that make more sense. So you can see how that graph function works. If we go back, here you can check out your vehicle info if you're not sure. You have your O2 sensor down here. And you can see my vehicle does not support that function. But this is just a few of the tools that this comes with, the ones that you might find yourself using more. And just to end with my final thoughts, I'm pretty new to these. I haven't used one in a long time. And so when I got one with this screen, I was a little bit worried that it would take me some time to figure it out, but with the help of the instructions and just clicking around, you can get the feel of this pretty well. It works on most cars, and that's cars made after 1996. And it has a USB-C port on the bottom. That is if you want to be able to connect it to a computer and print reports if you need that. But again, I think this is great for anyone who just wants to understand their car's health without running to a mechanic every time. It's even nice if you still plan on going into the mechanic, you can have that information handy as you arrive. So I think it's a nice practical tool to just keep in your glove box. It's small enough to do that. So I hope this review helps you. Hope it was informative, and good luck with your search.